The outlook for petrochemicals is looking really good. The Petrochemical Weekly update starts now. Earlier this week, I read an article about how scientists have discovered a way to break down plastics in days and not centuries. The article describes how a group of scientists at the University of Texas at Austin have created a modified enzyme to break down plastics, in particular polyethylene terephthalate, or PET. This is the #1 plastic for those who are looking at recycling symbols, and we commonly find it as a single-use water bottle. This got me thinking, are there advantages for enzymatic recycling of PET versus mechanical recycling, which is currently how PET is normally recycled? Also, can enzymatic recycling replace high-cost recycling techniques for other plastics like polyethylene, polypropylene, and polystyrene, which could be chemically recycled through various processes like pyrolysis? And finally, what about other plastics that are difficult to recycle like PVC, polyurethane, or even plexiglass? You might be wondering, where is the plastics recycling industry going and how will this affect petrochemicals? If you are, then the Petrochemical Market Advisory, delivered by the Petrochemical Strategies Expert Network and powered by i2 Market, can help. If you have questions and want answers, ask me. You can reach out to me directly by clicking on the Ask Me link on my website, petrochemicalstrategies.com. Let's take a look at the global petrochemical markets. I'm using the i2 market data for ethylene available capacities around the globe. It's based on available capacities and optimized feed slates. Last week, we saw gains in available ethylene capacity in Asia, largely driven by the Bathinda Guru Gobind Singh refinery in India. But this was also offset by gains and losses at Toso Corporation and Sinopec. In North America, available ethylene capacity at the LACC cracker was offset by outages at Nova Chemical in Corunna, Ontario, and reduced available capacity at Shell Deer Park. In South America, the decline in available capacity was at Braskem's petrochemical complex in Brazil. By the end of this week, we see available capacity increases in Asia, mostly due to the restart of the Tianjin chemical complex in China, in North America at LACC and Motiva, and in Europe at Lyondell Brazil. Let's take a look at the headlines. WTI crude futures closed at $105 per barrel, which is up almost $7 per barrel from last week and over $41 per barrel from last year. Natural gas futures were at $7.47.5 per MMBTU, which was up about 80 cents from last week and over $4.50 per MMBTU from last year. According to the most recent residential energy consumption survey, 56% of homes used at least one streaming device with a television in 2020. This is good news for the television manufacturers, who saw little change in usage from 2015 through 2020, with roughly 72% of households reporting using a television for 4 or more hours per week during this period. The industry touches both on energy and petrochemicals, and by the way, thanks for watching this blog on any device you have. And finally in the news, ethylene futures are relatively flat through the end of the year. Prompt prices go from 29 2/3 cents per pound to 29.5 cents per pound through December. Polymer grade propylene shows the same weak backwardated structure through December, with futures only 1/6 of a cent below prompt prices. The flat product curves come at a time when ethane futures, the primary feedstock for olefins in the US, show about 6% backwardation through the end of the year. This suggests that petrochemical margins will improve. Thank you for watching the Petrochemical Weekly Update. If you have any questions about anything you saw here today, ask me. My name is Robert Sawchuk, and I will see you next time.